Don't miss your free new alternative art, but for the love of God, don't summon on this banner. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We are taking a look at the Goku Celebration Dokkan Fest banner. It's a small little banner here providing some alternative arts for the Super Saiyan God Goku, the Fizz one, and the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And we're going to break down whether or not it is worth your stones to summon on this banner, and how you can go ahead and get yourself a free copy of one of these cards. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the banner first, right? So this is the banner released on the 20th. So it's been out for about 24 hours as of me recording this video. And we're going to take a different approach to this banner because I'm going to tell you straight up, no, you should not summon on this banner. Unless you are a whale, right, or a collector of every card, right, you should not summon on this banner. The main reason is because, okay, one, we have another Dokkan Fest coming up, but two, right, if we were to structure this like our other ones, right, when we're talking about the units themselves, which is usually one of our factors, right, the units themselves are the same as their original designs, right? There is no difference between the EZA of this Fizz God Goku and the original. It is the exact same card, but it's also not the same card in that if you have dupes lying around for Fizz God Goku, they cannot be used to fill the hidden potential for this card. That means you would have to, if you wanted to use it to the full potential or the potential you've had before, you would have to summon more dupes of this alternative art. So with that said, for the characters themselves, it's really just not that worth it. They're nice to haves, but it's not worth it, especially since Super Saiyan 3 Goku, well, he's about a year out from an EZA, right? It's just not going to be worth it for you to spend 50 stones to get it. Now, with that said, right, the banner itself actually offers it has a few things here that are trying to entice you to summon on it. If we actually pull up the banner here, right, we'll talk about that, right? So the banner itself actually on the 1st to 4th multi gives you a gives you one of the guaranteed featured characters on the banner, and the banner does have 4 featured characters, the 2 new alternative arts and their original variants. So I mean, it's honestly not a bad deal, right? Guaranteed featured for up to 10 multis, like that's not that bad. Then you add on to the fact that they're on your 5th and your 10th multi, you are guaranteed one of the alternative arts. So I mean, it's kind of a good deal. Again, it's really good if you're a collector, but if you're somebody who's trying to save your stones for what's coming ahead, then 250 stones for a guaranteed copy of an alternative art just isn't worth it for most players. Most players should consider saving that, especially knowing what is coming up. So if we were to talk about, what's coming up, right, as we know, right, as we close out this Golden Week celebration, we're going to be moving into the June Dokkan Fest, and then into July, coming into the Transcendent Dokkan campaign, previously TDC, previously the Tanabata campaign, and they're saying that they want this campaign to be bigger than it was last year. I don't know if it'll rival Anniversary, but bigger than Tanabata has been in the past. So, right, there is a big celebration coming up you may want to consider saving for. So wasting your stones here just is not worth it for an alternative art, no less, right? Especially knowing that you can get at least one of these cards for free. Now, before we talk about how to get that card for free, I wanted to talk a little bit about something. Since this is a Dokkan Fest banner, this banner does give out red coins. All right. And so something you could consider is that, all right, since they are debuting on a Dokkan Fest banner and they do give red coins, and when you summon this, it is considered a new card. Therefore, you can get a Zeno or a Black Rift. I think that means in the future we could see the alternative arts added to the coin shop, meaning if you had the coins lying around, you could certainly use them to grab these guys, which would probably be better for you as a collector than spending your stones here. But that's just me. So all in all, you shouldn't summon on this banner unless you're a whale, unless you're a collector. There's no tickets. There's nothing you're getting out of this other than an alternative art for card you likely already own. Now, if you don't own God Goku, then I mean, I guess it's a great way you can pick up 400, a copy of God Goku. But otherwise, still, I do think most players should skip out on this banner and save for, something upcoming like TDC, right? Who knows what it's going to be? My running theory is Namek Saga, but it could be something else. Whatever it is, it's going to be something good, and you definitely want to be saving your stones for that. With that said, the question is, how do you get your copy, right? As I said, I would talk about that here. So you can get your own free copy of one of the alternative arts by taking on the Transcendent Transformations Goku's Awakening event. You can get the alternative art treasure ticket, that is this treasure ticket right here, by completing the missions. There are 3 missions. Either defeat a boss with an alternative art and clear the event, or clear the event 50 times. So 2 ways you can get this, because, right, in order to get the ticket, you just have to clear one of these events. Now, you can run the event 50 times and then get the ticket that way, or you can get really lucky. I don't know what the actual percentage chance is, but you can get really lucky and run the event, and one of the alternative art bosses will show up. If an alternative art boss shows up, you are guaranteed the ticket, right? Because you will complete this mission. So, like for me, for example, this did happen. I got it on my second try. I know a few that got it on the first try. I know some that have gone like 200 rounds on this and still didn't get it. I mean, they got their ticket at that point, but they still tried to see how long it would take before they got an alternative art, and they went like 200 rounds and still didn't get it. So it's a very rare chance to happen, but if it does happen, right, you can skip some of the grinding. 50 times grinding. It does have what is the stamina? 20 stamina, so it might take a bar and a half or so, depending on your full stamina and how much full stamina you have, in order to complete the 50 missions. But right, you have 13 days to do it. You don't have to do it all right now. The event goes away on the 3rd, so you've got time, so you don't have to rush through it. That said, once you grab the ticket, you can head over to the Baba shop and exchange it for the card you want. There isn't a specific one that's better than the other. Obviously, God Goku is better right now, but right, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you could potentially be investing for his EZA in the future if you already have a Fizz God Goku. Personally, it's up to you who you choose. I haven't decided who I'm going to choose yet. I kind of like the God Goku's art more than the Super Saiyan 3's art. I actually like Super Saiyan 3 Goku's original art more, but this is still pretty cool. So ultimately, who you decide is up to you. There is no wrong answer, because it's an alternative art over a card you most likely have. If you had neither one of these and their original arts, then God Goku is clearly the better choice, because he's going to be more immediate help to you right now. So there is that. So that's pretty much it, guys, right? You have the banner, which you shouldn't summon on, again, despite the fact that it is guaranteed featured. It's still not worth your stones. If you really want to throw your stones at a banner, throw it at Beerus or God Goku. Don't throw it at this banner. You should be saving your stones for bigger and better things. We know TDC is around the corner. We know it could be something good. It just it's just not worth it. Another thing, right, you can get really shafted here and actually pull them. If we actually scroll way down here, you can actually pull their SSR variants unfeatured. Their SSR variants are on here unfeatured. There it is, right? You could actually pull the SSR variant unfeatured on here, which is crazy. I've seen that happen to a few people. So again, it's just not worth it. Save your stones, get your free copy. Again, it doesn't really matter which one, whatever you're going to like. So, guys, that's it for our video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know which character did you pick for the alternative arts? Again, me personally, I'm kind of leaning towards the God Goku. I do really like his alternative art more than the Super Saiyan 3, but I would love to hear what you guys decide to pick and whether or not you guys decided to summon on the banner. Again, I really hope you didn't. It's just not worth it, but I would love to see if you guys did end up summoning. Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching. and aloha.